unfortunately, it was a disappointing result against Brazil. They'll remember that for the rest of their lives, but not the result. But the bigger picture is, more importantly, about what we can do in the Euros. There is time. Gareth Southgate's still got time to pick his squad, still got time to pick his formation, and also how they fit into that formation. Gemma, you and I were speaking in the green room about England's best chance to win it. Everyone fit, I think we win it. No. And I'm going to step. I've never said this before. If everyone stays fit, England win the Euros. You're not convinced?
No, because it's too negative for starters. We are not creating enough chances. Again, today's game, we're all talking about friendly, but I played in the talkSPORT trophy and I wanted to win.
You're good, Gemma.
But I wanted to win. There's no friendly, especially when you're playing for your national team. It's not a friendly. Yeah, you don't win anything ever, but it's not a friendly. We don't create anything. Not one point of this game did I think, this is going to be a goal. I didn't see that at all. Brazil, I saw they should have scored 3. So we're too negative. We're not creative enough. And we need to sort out that Rice and the number 8 situation.
So you saying 100% we can't win it?
Because when we play
100% chance? No chance at all.
The course is a chance.
Okay,
I say but I don't think we will.
Okay, here's the question. Give me a percentage on England win it now. Give me the percentage.
I would say 40%.
Right. And how can you increase that 40% to something over 50? What are you doing to increase England's chances? And don't say get rid of Southgate, because that don't count.
No. It's not going to happen anyway. I would say, look, if you want to press the way they tried to press today, don't do it half-hearted. Don't just get the front 4 pressing. You want the midfield as well. Rice pushing up, and then you want the defence pushing up properly.
Who's alongside Rice?
It's got to be Maino. It's got to be Maino.
Does that 40% go to 60? Or where does it go? Where's it go, Gemma?
It goes to probably over 55. I'm going to give it 55. 55%. If they start being a bit more aggressive, stop messing about. Just be a bit more aggressive. You play against the best teams with top defenders, and you're not being creative enough. You're not going to score against them, and they will score against you. You got to be expansive a little bit. Teams will get chances against you. The big teams, France, Mbappe's, all that. They will get chances, but you have to be cutthroat. You've got to go for the jugular. You've got to take your chance. You've got to be more creativity. You've got to get the players in the right positions and not be scared.
And Mainu, even though he's only played a handful of first-team games,
it doesn't matter.
I agree with you.
Matter.
Jammer, I mean,
the ball doesn't change. It's still a ball.
I agree. I think this kid is going to be one of them.
Because you think about who's going to go there. Conor Gallagher is not the guy. He's not international. It's not international ability.
That's not his game.
Jordan Henderson, you're going to get sideways. No.
Phillips.
What?
No.
Phillips is not even going.
I'm giving you the options.
No,
these are the options
okay.
right
Phillips
now.
is not even on the plane.
So it's only Mainu.
It's only Mainu. It's only Mainu who's got the ability.
Gemma, I agree with you.
Thank you. That's the first time.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, you and I've had a couple of... I agree with them. Do you agree with Gemma? Is it going to be Rice and Mainu? I think, and I'm not speaking half of Gemma here, but I think that what has to happen against Belgium on Tuesday, Mainu has to start alongside Rice.
The reason why I say we have to play a player like Mainu, and people say, why not Maddison? Because our weakest point is our defence, so they need a little bit of protection, just a little bit.
And also, he keeps the ball.
Yep.
He's a
baller.
This kid, he's like a Pirlo, and that is high praise. But I promise you, this kid is special. Let's go and speak to Paul. Paul, Southampton fan.
Hello. Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm all right, Paul.
How are you?
I'm good. You've not phoned up to find out how I am, Paul.
Well, I have. I'm a nice guy, but
you're a nice guy.
Maybe it's because we've got such low expectations as Southampton fans. But I really enjoyed tonight. I thought we were good. Controlled the majority of the game. Good going forwards until being clinical at the end. Brazil picked us off. And being realistic, if you're in a major tournament and you lose that, all the talk is about the referee not giving at least 7 yellow cards in the first half alone. And for some reason, thinking that because it's a friendly, you can't book a Brazilian. But there we go. But yeah, no, I echo what you're saying. Don't panic. Don't throw the toys out the pram. We're missing our 2 best attacking players at the moment. And by the way, I completely agree with you about Mainu. This is the reason, and he's much maligned for it. And no, I'm not saying Henderson is the answer, but this is why Southgate's clinging on to Henderson and Phillips, because no one else can do it. And until, of course, Mainu stepped up, and he's only about 17, isn't he? So
no, he's 19.
That's why.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you said you enjoyed it today. At what part did you think we was going to score or look like we scoring apart from set plays? There wasn't. We didn't have any chances, really.
I think mid to late through the first half, I thought we were a bit unlucky not to get one.
From what chance? What point? What
We weren't
period?
terrible,
Who?
Jammer.
Who?
We weren't terrible.
No, we kept the ball, but
weren't
what's
terrible.
keeping the ball going to
There's a
do?
couple of times it was flashed. There's a couple of times it was flashed across the box, and they got a good interception in. And
Flash across the ball. Is that where we're at now?
It's a pre-season friendly,
we
boys.
flashed the ball across the
Gemma.
box. That's where we're at.
Gemma,
We're going to win the Euros. Why? Because we flashed the ball across the box.
It does sound terrible when you
This
put it like
sounds
that.
terrible.
It
They
does,
hit the post. They had one-on-one with Pickford.
No, but come on.
Come on.
Jam, I know, but Jam, you know what he's saying. There were moments. And look, two of our best players up front didn't start today. Right? I think do we all agree? You're involved in this conversation, Paul, and everyone listening. Yeah. Do we agree it's going to be Saka, Kane, and Foden? Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
It's got to be on current
Right,
form.
well, two are missing.
Yeah. Well, and by the time we concede, you've only got one of the back four on there as well. So,
I know.
You know.
Carl Walker, Mr. Listen, appreciate the call, Bud. Thanks for that. 03717 223344. Keep the calls coming, gang. We're reflecting on what was a disappointing result. Parts of the performance weren't bad. Parts of the performance need to be better. That of no doubt. 03717 223344. It's the Game Day phone. He's Jermaine Pennant. I'm Jason Cundy. And this is talkSPORT.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.